Felix, Ellie, we're heading back out. It's time to head to the Synthesis and Manufactory Center. Yes, I remembered the acronym. First thing to do is check around the area, make sure it's clear. We've got the lay of the land, see if there are any clues or other things that could possibly help us. We can go around either way. Can I make that drop? Yes, I can. Right. So. Ooh. I want to test that out for science. Are you wondering how hitting multiple enemies makes you harder to hit? What a stupid question. Does that mean if I hit two people at once, something good happens? Could you guys get a bit closer? Okay, no, let's go for the sweep. Go for the sweep. Go for the sweep. No, nothing happened. Okay. I'm not. No, I'm not. That's not. Okay, have you got him giggled? Wait, was there a combat robot? Okay, no, there's a Colossus. See, I'm not totally sure how we hit multiple at once to get... I'm trying to get the sweep. Oh, God, this is really not working, is it? Okay. Could you, yes, perhaps heal me? Okay. Okay, there's two here. There's two here. And... Oh, God. I'm trying to do a sweep. You know what? Science is painful at times, in more ways than one. Yes! It is. Right, you know what? What have we learned here? What we've learned here is, as interesting as some things sound, interesting is not always as effective as a bloody big hammer, right? We should trust in the bloody big hammer. The bloody big hammer is the embodiment of science. And all of these other things... Oh, God, really? You have been exposed to N-rays once too often and become... No! Yeah, I mean, it kind of sounds interesting. Like, all we need to do is hit two at once and then something... I don't know. We start dodging, moving faster... Not 100% sure. However, it really doesn't matter that much, does it? Because when it comes down to it, that is just so very, very effective. Oh, okay. I'm wondering, you know, I don't do this very often, but... I mean... I sort of wish the science effect of this weapon would trigger those barrels. Oh, it's N-ray, isn't it? It's... Oh, God. Whoa! Oh, I'm trying. I am trying. Sorry, Felix. I'm doing the whole scientific curiosity thing again, rather than the whole make sure all of our enemies are dead thing. Sorry, occupational hazard, I'm afraid. Curiosity getting in the way of sensibility. Is the word sensibility the right one? Sensibleness? Common sense. Staying alive, that's what it's getting in the way of. Right, okay, never mind. Still, each time we do a little science and it hurts, means we've grown a little stronger and a little wiser. Yes, that's the way to think about this. Right. We now should have access
Finally, the SMC. We'd better be getting paid overtime after all this.
We made it this far. How bad could it be?
You had to ask, didn't you? Right. Okay. Unseal the door. I'm getting that creepy vibe again. It's going to be another one of those monochrome sort of things, isn't it? Right. Pam. I'm getting this odd urge to talk to Pam. Oh my god, please tell me this is not a female version of Sam. Okay, now this is where in our serial drama we get a love interest for the robot, yes? This is where we get a pink love. Okay, I'm going to roll with it. I'm rolling with it. I am rolling with it. Ha! You actually have lipstick on as well. Hi!
Welcome to the Adrenatime Synthesis and Manufacturing Center, brought to you by Spacer's Choice. This productivity automechanical unit is at your disposal. Its normal duties involve the management of legacy operations analytics. However, due to the promotion, demotion, death, or injury to other managers of this facility, this unit is now the acting manager of the following departments: reception, human resources, accounting, technical support, manufacturing, distribution, security. Please direct any questions about those departments to Pam. Answers not guaranteed.
You're the only one here. Legacy Operation Analytics. Never heard of it. Just stay out of my way. That sounds rude. You're the only one here. That'll make this easy. That could be seen as threatening, couldn't it? Legacy Operations Analytics. Never heard of it.
According to this facility's records, the Legacy Operations Analytics Department is located on Sublevel Floor 1. Its functions include warm bodies and redacted. Access to that department is currently denied due to a lockdown in the sublevel stairwell.
So it only existed to meet some minimal personnel requirement.
We value each and every member of the Spacer's Choice family, so be proud. On average, you contribute positively to a minimum of 1.44 important spreadsheets per quarter. That was one of Pam's patented pep talks designed to efficiently eliminate any negative feelings that are getting in the way of your work. After all, Pam's purpose is to answer one question: how can I increase your productivity today?
Trust me, I'm going to be appearing on a lot more spreadsheets and you couldn't make me any more productive. So you're a productivity automechanical. Yeah.
Pam helps each and every member of the Spacer's Choice family be the best they can be. When you're managed by Pam, your workday gets unjammed.
So Pam unjammed. Man, you're actually in charge of people? How do you keep people more productive? Please tell me it's not something horrific.
Feeling down? Pam is loaded with over 1,000 encouraging messages, each designed to make you feel like an important member of the Spacer's Choice family. Schedule slipping? Not to worry. Pam tracks all of your deadlines and has the tools to whip your efficiency back into shape. You'll be a team player in no time, thanks to Pam.
Okay. I'd never let some rust bucket boss me. Man, so you're actually in charge of people, yeah?
Don't think of Pam as your boss. I'm just your pal.
I don't.
Here to make sure that every member of the Spacer's Choice family stays on task and on schedule. With Pam at the helm, you'll never be overwhelmed.
Okay, sure. Never mind about that.
How can I increase your productivity today?
Small question. What's with all the bodies?
Did you know that keeping your workers alive boosts productivity? That's why every PAM unit comes equipped with the latest Spacer's Choice weaponry. When PAM's emergency combat protocols are activated, your investments are sure to be protected. Warning: due to power consumption, combat protocols cannot be activated when PAM's power is below 73% without deactivating managerial processes. Spacer's Choice policy dictates that managerial processes take priority. This unit's power rating is 57%.
How can I recharge you? Can you override that behavior? Let's give it a shot anyway. And get, no, how can... oh, so you're lacking energy. Can I help you recharge?
Hate messing with tangled cables or confusing batteries? With PAM, you'll never have to. Just pop in a Firefly brand industrial strength battery, and PAM's ready to go. Out of batteries and need productivity now? No problem. Just hook PAM's power source up to another automechanical, and PAM will get your employees back in line in no time.
So, whoa. Could we override that behavior, and would it be... I don't get... So if we give you full power, you will actually be able to help out with, like, you know, any hostiles? Or will you just become slightly more, you know, peppy? Can you override that behavior? Let's start with that.
PAM is fully customizable to fit your preferred management style. With the correct override codes, you can alter any of PAM's behaviors at will. Some limitations apply. Spacer's Choice does not accept legal responsibility for any injuries or traumas sustained after altering PAM's behaviors.
Oh.
See manual for details.
I wasn't really thinking of no, okay. Engage emergency combat protocols. I mean, if I engage the emergency combat protocols, you won't attack us. But you need to be powered up. Or you said something about using another unit. Okay, never mind. Let's talk about something else.
How can I increase your productivity today?
We can't recruit you for the ship, can we? Okay, tell me about this facility.
The Adrenatime Synthesis and Manufactory Center is where Spacer's Choice's newest product is being created. Get a leg up on the competition with Adrenatime. You are now in the lobby. The floors above you are the offices, the manufactory, and the Adrenatime synthesizer. The floors below you are the sublevels and the synthesizer reactor. How can I increase your productivity today?
I don't know. Could you give me some, you know, motivation?
Don't forget to add an exclamation point and a smiley face to your company messages. That's how we know you're having fun.
Right, okay, that's great. Well, the Marauders. Is it weird? I kind of want... Oh, good grief. I kind of want to bring Sam here? Didn't she say something about connecting to another auto-mechanical unit or something? I kind of want to see if Sam's got anything to say here. Look, I know it seems like I'm sort of trying to find a girlfriend for Sam, which is absolutely insane. And to be honest, I suppose actually I kind of am. Okay, yes I am. I just get this weird feeling. I mean, you keep saying it. We're in a serial drama, right? We're in a serial drama, and that just, for some odd reason, makes me think... I mean, Pam and Sam. Pam and Sam. Don't tell me it's not crossing your mind too, okay? We're bringing Sam back because I've got to know. But I also got to try and remember how the hell to do this without getting lost. We can also sell some stuff while we're here. I mean, hey, let's take advantage of this, you know, silly diversion. Yeah, look, you know what? I'm not even going to try and deny it. I'm not even going to try and pretend that this makes sense. I'm done trying to justify myself to you guys. I'm bringing Sam. Sam! You're coming with us! We've got a surprise for you. I do want to bring Felix, though. Yes, I do. All right. Sam, Pam, Sam. Hi.
Don't be shy. PAM units have an open door policy. We're always free to chit-chat. How can I increase your productivity today?
Have you met my friend Sam? I think you'd get along.
Greetings, Pam. Don't get swept away by the sleaze of your filthy, worthless existence. Let Sam neaten up your life.
Work fortifies the spirit. Let PAM optimize the routines of your life for maximum productivity.
Sam units. If we can't clean it, we'll destroy it beyond recognition.
All PAM units have been programmed to encourage a worker's competitive spirit. Well done. Continue destroying the competition on behalf of Spacer's Choice.
Got a lust for dust?
Okay.
Sam does.
Now,
PAM believes in the power of a well-organized spreadsheet. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Wow. How come I never have conversations that deep and meaningful? I feel like I've been missing out.
right. Does this mean we can engage the emergency combat protocols now? Is it possible to do that? Didn't you say something about connecting to another?
Emergency combat protocols cannot be engaged at less than 73% power without proper authorization.
Okay.
Please ensure that this unit is fully charged, or present your override password.
But Sam, can you... Right, yeah, you mentioned something about... Sam, can you spare some Oh, okay, this sounds dirty. Okay. Do you need me and Felix to go in another room and you two can do something with the whole power coupling thing, maybe?
Sam units are programmed to respond, "Can do, customer," to any and all serviceable requests. Power rerouting complete. Please be advised the aforementioned unauthorized procedure has voided this unit's warranty.
This unit's power rating is 100%. Great! Emergency combat protocols are now available. Error. Employee's biometric ID does not match this unit's designated manager.
Oh, God.
Proceeding with verbal management test.
Oh, God.
Pretend that this PAM unit is one of your employees who has been working long hours. What would you say to give them an extra pep pill in their step?
Persuade. Keep working late and we'll serve free pet pills and spratwurst after hours inspiration. If you come in 5 hours early tomorrow, that would be great. Yeah, no, keep working late and we'll serve free pet pills and spratwurst after hours. No, inspiration. If you could come in 5 hours early tomorrow, that would be great.
When you get in early and get out late, you're our favorite kind of teammate.
Okay.
Remember, PAM tracks every second you're at your desk. Employees in the 93rd percentile or higher get an encouraging platitude every day. Verbal management test complete. Result. Employee is a Spacer's Choice manager. 94% certainty. Engaging emergency combat protocols. Stand by.
Right, but you think I'm... Yay! Where are you going? Where are you going? You're going to the lounge. I've no idea where we're supposed to be going. I just get this odd urge to follow her. Mostly because...
Untidiness is an eyesore and cannot be abided.
I want to see what
according
happens.
to this unit's programming.
Okay.
I'm surprised this fountain still works.
Okay, that's good. We're trying to find an office. Do you think she is just heading there? I mean, that would be really convenient. I mean, it's not going to stop us going back down and checking absolutely everywhere anyway.
Halt. Sweeping the area.
Okay, she's spraying them with N-ray.
System beginning
Should we help her? Whoa! Oh. Yeah, let's help her. I don't want her to get destroyed. Okay,
Threat eliminated.
you're splooshing Sam with your pink stuff. Is that good or bad? Sam did not seem to mind, so I'm going to go with not bad. And where?
Halt. Searching for unauthorized person.
What? Okay. Wait. Whoa. Okay, she's there. Let's help. Let's help. We're helping.
Performance evaluation is failing.
Okay. What? Is she? God, she's still going. She's still going. Keep up with it.
System alert. Beginning security patrol.
She really is very quick, isn't she? She's just running around. Okay. Colossus. I'll sort this one out. I don't want to accidentally hit her, you see. That's my worry. Can we keep her? Can we bring to the upper levels? Back us to the upper levels. And...
Like we're doing this.
And maintenance job fulfilled.
that goes to... Okay, where's she gone? Where's she gone? We're losing her. Has she gone up?
Fancy looking staircase. On your step, boss.
Where is she? Where did... Have we lost her? Oh, please tell me she didn't. No! No! Did someone hit her? Did somebody hit her? Did I hit her? Can we repair her? She doesn't really look that broken. We should be able to fix her. Okay. How are you
Every
doing?
SAM unit comes lean, mean, and ready to clean.
That's nice. Yeah. I was wondering how you felt about the whole PAM thing. Don't want to talk about it. Okay, fine. Well done, Sam.
Thank you, customer. SAM. We guarantee it's the only sanitation and maintenance unit you'll ever need.
You're the only unit we'll ever need. Really? Pam is lying in a heap on the floor there, and you're just saying, I'm the only robot you'll need. That's kind of cold. Seriously, it's bothering me that I'm more cut up about this than you are. You're just one of those love 'em and leave 'em kind of robots, then. Okay. That's cold. Okay, he's a robot. He's a robot. He's a robot. Where the hell are we? Does anybody mind if we go back down and start again? Because, A, I'm sort of lost. I don't even remember how many floors we came up. We came through here? But we ran past God knows how many things that might be interesting. We came through here. Did we come through here? I mean, there's terminals everywhere. Did we? Okay. And I'm curious about the fact that I can hit them in the head with a large hammer and some... Oh, they're bouncing. They're bouncing.
Tag required.
I'm hitting them on the head with a large hammer and they're bouncing back up. That's what's happening. Okay, is this going to take us down to the lobby? Oh. Don't ask why I did that. Right, okay. Let's just go back down and check everything that was there. There were some bodies, there was a reception, there was a bunch of weird statues. And try to forget. Yeah, let's just let's focus on the job. Focus on the job. Okay. Current user R. Hyde. Messages. From Eliasson, subject lost my ID. Rosemary, hey, sorry to bother you, but I lost my ID. Don't know how it happened. I have a very strict system for organising my desk. Someone probably took it. Can you deactivate it and get me a new one? Thanks, Minoru Eliasson. Right. That's not the ID we found, is it? It probably doesn't matter too much. To Liu M. Subject, scene Fife? Is that a Fife? That's Fife, isn't it? Hey, Rosemary, have you seen Fife around? Pam's old battery is having trouble holding a charge and all my spares keep disappearing. You know how it goes around here. If something's disappearing, Fife probably swiped it and put it in the facilities office like a trophy. Since your desk in the lobby isn't too far from facilities, I was hoping you might have spotted him on his way in or something. If you do, tell him Mike Liu has 3 packs of Spacer's Corona to trade for the industrial strength Firefly battery that disappeared last week. I'd appreciate it, Mike. Right, wait a minute. That's the office over there. Facilities. So there's a battery in here. To Adrenatime synthesizer service elevator, which is barred because of course it is. So there's an actual battery in. Oh, that is. Where would you put that? And could we use it to fix Pam upstairs? Would that be possible? Probably not. Still don't see why we can't just okay. This is just going to be a place filled with stuff, yes? I mean, I've got charged defensive helmet. Charged defensive helmet. Do you think that's going to be? Necklace. Alright, let's just have a quick look. We've just got a couple of new. No, they're not particularly. Oh, we don't know. It's pretty good armor. This was the charged defensive helmet. Wow, that is actually 86 armor, even though it is light. It's very gold, isn't it? I mean, this one's heavy. Right, that is actually, I mean, to be honest with you, say it's light and heavy, they're the same bloody weight. It's just light armor type for some reason. Whoever said the best advanced defense was a good advanced offense was probably wearing this helmet. Okay, well, it's still not as good as this Wilderness Ops helmet that is heavy and apparently helps with stealth. I'm really not quite understanding the whole heavy and light classification that Halcyon uses. This thing is the same weight as that thing, but this is the light thing and this is the heavy thing. And the heavy thing is good for sneaking and the light thing is almost as good for armor. And this was the bar. The bar with elevator music. Okay. Is this just going to be a collection of Light machine gun. Pam must have killed these before we got here. Before she ran out of power, I guess. Okay. PAM override code. These damn tech support slackwits, when we barred the door to HR and accounting and made them use the stairwell, they would not stop whining about it, but at every turn they prove me right about it. Nosy little people are always up to some kind of humbuggery. And the automechanical specialist that's in charge of PAM is the worst one. He's always changing some setting or another for routine repairs, and then after all hell breaks loose, it's up to me and my security team to pick up the pieces. That's pretty hard to do considering half my team has paws instead of hands. Canids are easier to manage, they said. They're more resource efficient, they said. Okay. Not too keen on top rungers, as he calls them. And everyone wonders why I'm always drinking in the lounge. Anyway, this guy's changed Pam's combat override code again without telling me again. I don't think Pam Blam Thank You Ma'am A2368 fits security guidelines, but screw it. At least this time it's not about another employee's mother. Maybe we should have searched around before we charged Pam up. We could have used the battery and the security code and... She probably would have still got herself killed. I'm still not 100% sure how that actually happened. I'm pretty sure I didn't hit her. She looked pretty tough, but apparently not so much. Okay, so that's that floor sorted. Let's... Okay, that floor doesn't open. And I believe this was the floor we lost... Right, that's to accounting. That's to the restroom. I feel like a tour guide. And on the left here, we have some mag picks, and on the right, we have a toilet. Current user T. Jaramillo, Department Technical Support. Messages to Putnam. Subject, a note on note. This should be good. Harold. Prosperous morning. This is an informal reminder that your adhesive notes are intended to track your trouble tickets. Please do not use your adhesive notes to create patterns on your divider wall. I hate to remind you that unsanctioned aesthetic expression is strictly contrary to Spacer's Choice law, and I definitely hate to be reprimanded because I didn't warn you. Please endeavour to use the adhesive notes in a manner prescribed by the Spacer's Choice official guidelines. Sincerely, Tony Jaramillo. To Liu, subject, friendly language. Michael, this is just to tell you that I've reported your recent unsanctioned language to human resources. You were recently talking about seeing some of your colleagues act paranoid and violent. Try to remember that the new guidelines from corporate don't call your colleagues paranoid. They're experiencing dramatic heightened attention. Don't call your colleagues violent. They're showing physically assertive behavior. I'm as concerned as you are about the curious and surprising behavior we've been seeing from around the premises, but try to keep your language sanitized? Sanitized? Ooh, you're going to demerit for spelling there, my friend, Mr. Jaramillo. I mean, did you use the company-sanctioned spell checker? Apparently not. Clean language is a matter of security. Sincerely, Tony Jaramillo. Tony? Sounds like a lot of fun, don't you think? Okay. This person looks like they're going to be a lot more fun. Okay, current user S. Tinsley, Department Technical Support. To Newell, subject out of stock. Mr. Newell, no, there are no socks involved in the production of Spacer's Choice Terra-Fried Spratwurst. The T hologram on the machine is likely just malfunctioning. It should read out of stock. I have a feeling Mr. Newell was joking when he was questioning whether we're out of socks. But you never, ever, ever know with Halcyon. To Sutherland, subject, return button. Miss Sutherland, I regret to inform you that vending machines do not take returns. Please do not try to fit your can of Spacer's Choice Gourmet Saltuna fillets into the bit cartridge slot, as it will damage the machine and prevent other employees from using it. Thank you so much for your time. Sincerely, Sam Tinsley. No, apparently the people here really are just epically stupid. Mind you, I say that. To be honest with you, I believe this is a problem that has plagued mankind ever since we've had customer support. Receiving unbelievably stupid requests for help. It probably predates customer support. There was probably some tribal caveman type person sat around a fire with someone else coming up to him saying, I can't quite figure out how to get this rock hammer thing to work. I keep smashing myself in the face with it, but I'm not getting good results, you know. And then he would have had a deep sigh, and he would have been like, have you tried hitting other people with the hammer, sir? Preferably not me. You know. At least I imagine that's how the conversation probably went. Right, current user J. Vargas. That sounds familiar. Messages. To Isaacs. RE inappropriate automech. Sir, I promise you no automechanical in the galaxy is capable of falling in love with you. It is far outside of their set of capabilities. If there is a legitimate reason that this current automechanical is not fulfilling your department needs, please fill in request for an upgrade using AM265B with permission from your manager. Thank you, Judith Vargas. To Isaacs, subject, apologies. No, sir, this was not a comment about your inability to secure a marriage contract. No automechanical is capable of loving you because they are literally not capable of loving anyone. Automechanicals function through a simple series of state machines that are designed to problem solve for a limited list of scenarios. These scenarios all directly relate to the task that the automechanical was created for. In other words, a security automechanical might be able to question unauthorized personnel about where they left their biometric ID card, but a chef automechanical can only ask them if they want extra salt. Even if, in theory, an automechanical was deliberately modified to learn speech patterns and how to mimic human behavior, those behaviors would be a hollow imitation. So if your automechanical assistant really did make a comment about your posterior, it was because they were programmed to say it, that's all. Well, you're making me feel better about losing Pam, but I'm not totally sure I'm convinced yet. Okay, from Liu, subject, don't transfer. Judith, now is not the best time to request a transfer. I've got reliable source that tells me the OCI may be under official audit soon. There's been word of some kind of corporate sabotage. I wouldn't request a transfer to the Chem Labs either. Yeah, neither would I. They've just had their budget and personnel slashed in more ways than one. Trust me, you don't want to be associated with either office. Stay with us, we know what we're doing. That's probably a lie. I mean, it's... Yeah, I'm not going to ask. Totally. Right, there were at least 2 other terminals. There were at least... Ooh, didn't see that. There were at least 2 other terminals. Aha. Current user, H. Putnam. Technical support again. Personal files, messages. Let's go with the messages to start with. From Garcia, subject, cancelling our session. Harold, just sent management my cancellation form regarding our systems and serfdom sessions. Is that like Dungeons and Dragons, only the corporate version? Systems and serfdoms. I've been told I won't receive a fund on the leisure time I purchased for our refund on the leisure time I purchased for our group. I'll handle the cancellation fees too. Let's not talk about what happened with Colin at the last session. Let's not talk about Colin at all. Not to management and not to medical either. If you need something for the injury, I'll see about getting you some AT. Sally. Okay, now I need to know what happened with Colin. Personal files. Files located. Okay, character form, Halcyon Hank. But, okay, see, it's an RPG. Backstory. Halcyon Hank is the long lost half-brother of Halcyon Helen. At the age of 7, he saved his family from a pirate attack, but he had to leave the ship in a separate escape pod. While the rest of his family was rescued by a passing patrol, Hank's escape pod landed on Monarch, and he had to survive in the wild. Raised among raptidons, he foiled numerous schemes concocted by the cannibalistic iconoclasts who were trying to spread their listless, dependent way of life across the colony. Now he's finally made it off Monarch and is ready to save Halcyon from insert whoever Sally makes the villain here. Addendum. Ask if Sally can make a supporting character that's Hank's love interest. She promised she would last time. Okay, that was not really very useful information. In fact, to be honest with you, I'm not getting a huge amount of useful information here. I am, however, having a little bit of fun. So, there's always that. Yeah? Okay. Current user M. Liu. Again, I'm going to start with the messages. To Vargas, subject, keep your head down. Last week, a pair of technicians at my designated workplace fell into a pretty bad row. There were a lot of seditious words used. I don't want to repeat them here. Management stepped in. I haven't seen them since. I don't think their indentured contracts were nullified. Otherwise, I would have received a reprimand myself on account of having worked with terminated colleagues. Because that's a thing. They haven't been in their domiciles. They haven't been at their stations. I don't think they were fired. I think they deserted. If they're lucky. I'm not going to share their names because I don't want that on my audit record. All I know is this: the office isn't working the way it should. Dr. Ambrose is nervous, and when she's nervous, we're all nervous. From Vargas, J, subject, keep your heads... RE, keep your head down. Michael, one of my colleagues disappeared 3 nights ago. She's been falling behind her deadlines and was medicating herself with AT. I was jealous of her work ethic, so I can't imagine what compelled her to just disappear. Frankly, I'm glad. She was starting to make me look bad. There's something strange happening in the office, and I don't know what to make of it. Nothing's going according to plan. Clarence mostly had a phrase he muttered now and then. The Bancroft coefficient is approaching 1. Apparently there is some fellow named Lucian Bancroft. If he's real, Dr. Ambrose answers to him. I think he's a cipher or a code name or something. Lucian Bancroft and the Bancroft coefficient. And if it approaches 1, I'm assuming that's bad. Personal files. Auto-mechanical repair, power siphoning, and PAM weapons tuning. Okay, auto-mechanical repair. File name, PAM power siphoning, power author M. Liu. With the battery shortage, I need to find a way to recharge PAM in a pinch. Vargas and I have divided up all the remaining batteries, and eventually even those won't hold much of a charge, at least not if you just plug the unit into the wall as designed. Turns out, though, Spacer's Choice batteries actually only charge at half capacity if you use them as intended. Think it's planned obsolescence. They want the batteries to wear out sooner so folks buy them, more of them. Doesn't make much sense to do it at your own facilities in my opinion, but what do I know, right? Anyway, I think I found a way to bypass it, at least in the bipedal models. If you take 2 similar units, link their power supplies, initiate a surge from one unit to the other, it should force the battery to use its full capacity. Basically, I can double the lifespan of our batteries by having the units jumpstart each other. Not going to use it just yet, though. Always a chance someone catches wind of it and they close the loophole. Okay. PAM weapons tuning. I can't believe they gave PAM a damn N-ray cannon. I can! Talk about overkill. I don't know, I'm getting a negative vibe from the way she said that. Or is it a he? I can't remember. I can't remember. There's not much in the known galaxy deadlier than N-ray radiation, and once it's let loose, it's hard to contain. Most living things seem to give off in microscopic doses, not enough to be harmful on its own, but enough to draw larger, deadlier masses of N-rays from one living thing to another within a certain radius, which means I need to take extra care to make sure PAM's cannon is tuned for maximum precision. If the barrel is even 1 degree out of alignment, you risk thousands of bits of collateral damage every time she fires it. Yes, unfortunately, that's not really going to be a problem anymore, which is a shame. Yeah, I'm still not feeling I'm still not feeling good about that. I really would like to know how that happened. I mean, honestly, I was very careful not to hit her myself. Very, 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 very careful not to hit her myself, because I realised my hammer might be considered a somewhat imprecise implement. Especially when I powered it up. Yeah, so anyway, I'm doing the usual. Let's...
It's all in the wrist.
Current user C. Norwood, Department Human Resources. The term human resources sends chills down my spine when I read it in the Halcyon system. Okay, messages. From Metcalf, subject RE printer broken. It's not broken, it's just out of paper, which I have to say is pretty damned amazing. How in the name of the grand plan did you manage to print 450 documents in a week? Those can't all be transfer requests, can they? I know this project is well funded, but the head researcher must be even more famous than I thought if we're getting this many. Why are you printing the documents out anyway? Surely that is a bit of a waste of resources. From Blomstead, subject last warning. Colin. Okay, Colin. You know our policy. Even if you have proof that Mr. Putnam has been taking your lunch, Spacer's Choice disciplinary guidelines for theft only apply to Spacer's Choice property. You, your lunch, and Mr. Putnam all constitute Spacer's Choice property. It is legally impossible for property to steal from itself. Please note that an inability to protect your own source of nourishment will be reflected on your permanent record. If you cannot be trusted to guard your own sandwich, you cannot be trusted to guard classified information on behalf of Spacer's Choice. Karen Blomstead, Senior Regional Vice Manager of Human Resources. Please have those reports sorted out and on my desk before lunch if you get to have one. You're not in a junior position anymore, Colin. Right, so someone stole his lunch. That's probably what the incident was about. All right. To be honest, you know, I don't quite know what he did, but I have to say I have a certain amount of sympathy for him if somebody did in fact steal his lunch. Don't steal people's lunch, okay? Current user K. Blomstead. Why are these people sending each other messages really? Probably for the record keeping. Okay. To Norwood Employee Exchange. Spacer's Choice is aware of Dr. Lowe's eccentric habits. Yes, Dr. Lowe medicates himself with experimental drugs of his own design. No, we have not mentioned this flaw in Dr. Lowe's character in our exchange contract with Auntie Cleo. We believe that Dr. Lowe's behaviour is consistent with the values of our rival company. Dr. Lowe and Auntie Cleo are, in the opinion of Spacer's Choice, an ideal match. Both Dr. Lowe and the Auntie Cleo company believe themselves to be better than nature. Please be informed that Auntie Cleo has generously offered at least 3 senior personnel in exchange for Dr. Lowe. It's a Spacer's Choice company policy to accept any bargain in our favour. To Liu, subject semantic hygiene. What is semantic hygiene? Michael, the office has reviewed your report of unlawful behaviour exhibited by certain colleagues at your designated workplace. We find the contents of your report alarming and inconsistent with the values and vision of the Spacer's Choice family. While it is the duty of every member of our family to report seditious and unlawful behaviour, it is important to express your report using appropriate, company-approved language. Your description of violent outbursts and aggressive behaviour from your colleagues is problematic. Furthermore, the office disapproves of your obvious exaggerations of any physical injuries sustained in your alleged altercations with your colleagues. Spacer's Choice is not liable or responsible for any injuries caused by Spacer's Choice property, including machinery or other co-workers. Your description of your colleagues' behaviour portrays Spacer's Choice in an unflattering light and will be stricken from any official record. Do not discuss, describe or imply the contents of your report to your co-workers. Basically, it never happened, right? It just didn't happen. Don't talk about it. See no evil, hear no evil, submit no evil as a report.